The game Resident Evil 4 came out way back in 2005, but it can still surprise you with its secrets. Chances are, a lot of you have memories with this classic, and maybe you've noticed things in it that never really made sense. In this video, I'm not going to talk about random facts or glitches in Resident Evil 4. Instead, I want to dig into the unsolved mysteries that still don't have any clear explanation. Before we jump into the video, if you're into Resident Evil content, make sure to check out the channel. I cover news and updates about the series quickly and in detail. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When you start the game and play a little bit, you come across some cabins or little shacks with crates and items you can grab. But there's one specific cabin that I'm sure many of you have seen. Maybe you didn't pay much attention to it, or maybe you just didn't think it mattered. I'm talking about the woman who's been killed inside with a pitchfork. This part of the game is clearly meant to show just how brutal and violent the villagers are, people who didn't hesitate to butcher even their own kind. There are a few different theories about this scene. It's possible that everyone in that region was infected with a virus, but not all of them turned into ganados. For example, the merchant in the game is one of those exceptions. The woman in the cabin might have been infected too, but never actually transformed, and she decided to run away after witnessing the villagers' cruelty. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. She was probably trying to escape across the same bridge where Leon and the Spanish officers passed, but the ganados in the area caught her and killed her. The blood on her body also suggests she was murdered pretty recently. The next unsolved mystery is kind of similar to the previous one. On the island section of the game, right after the fight with Krauser, you come across this creepy white bag moving inside a trash can. It's like there's something alive in there, but you never find out what it actually is. Before we talk about what that thing might be, let's look at the area itself. It basically looks like a prison. At the end of the path, there's a regenerator waiting for Leon. In the other cells, you can also spot similar bags hanging from the ceiling, with blood dripping from some of them. If you aim the thermal scope at that white bag, it actually shows signs of life inside. But you can't interact with it in any way. The only thing you can do is shoot it so it stops moving. As for theories, this one ties back to the previous mystery. It could be that inside the bag is someone who got infected but never turned into a ganado and was brought to the island for further experiments. Or maybe it's some kind of failed version of a regenerator that didn't turn out the way the researchers wanted. Maybe the merchant is the most mysterious character in Resident Evil 4, or even the whole series. You don't know his name, where he comes from, or why he's even there. The first time you meet him, he just tries to sell you weapons and ammo. He actually seems pretty sane compared to everyone else. But as you move further into the game and night falls, his eyes start glowing red, a clear sign that he's infected with Las Plagas. Now, we know it takes some time after the parasite is injected before the host transforms. But in the merchant's case, it seems like he's been infected for a long time already. What's even crazier is if you shoot him and kill him, he shows up alive again later in the game, waiting for you as if nothing happened. This has led to a theory that the parasite inside the merchant works the same way as the one inside Dr. Salvador, basically allowing them to come back after dying. The only difference is that the merchant can actually control his parasite, while Salvador can't. There are also a couple of other theories about him. Theory number 1, the merchant is actually Luis's grandfather, and Luis somehow helped him learn to control the parasite. Of course, that's just a rumor. Theory number 2, Sadler knew about the merchant all along and deliberately infected him, hoping to use him to supply the ganados on the island with weapons and ammo. But when he couldn't keep him under control, the merchant broke free and decided to help Leon out while also making some money on the side. So yeah, those were 3 of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the amazing Resident Evil 4. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Resident Evil content coming your way.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.